It is Daniel Pineda back here on the program. Daniel, how are you?
Doing good, man. Happy to be back.
Yes, it's good to see you back. I think a lot of people want to know. We haven't seen you since June of 2021. What's been keeping you out of the cage?
Just a lot of things been going on. A lot of injuries here, injuries there. It's been a crazy year.
Yeah.
Back.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said we're back now, so we're good.
Yeah, I know you were supposed to fight Jamal Emmers last year. Was that injury related, or what happened with that fight?
That was where I got injured, and it took me out for like what, a year.
Wow. What was the injury? If you don't mind mentioning it, I know some fighters don't like revealing injuries, but you can, even say like lower body, upper body, it doesn't matter.
A little bit of lower body.
Okay. Fair enough. Was it one of those injuries with how long it was that maybe you thought this was it for your career?
No, no, no. I knew I was gonna come right back, man. They told me it was gonna be like a year and a half, and I was training at like what, 7 months after that. I was already going, so it was good.
Okay. Fair enough. Was this the right amount of time off, like in terms of you taking your next fight, or were you hoping to fight a little bit earlier?
Man, it was actually a perfect time because now I'm in San Antonio, close to home, so it all came together, So I'm pumped up about it.
When they told you your opponent, did you know much about him, or was he one of those guys you had to look up?
Nah, honestly, man, whenever they tell me, "Hey, you got to fight," it's automatic. Yes, I'm gonna take any fight. So I was ready. I was ready to go, especially when they said San Antonio. I was like, "All right, let's do it."
For sure. No, I meant sort of, did you know much about him before taking the fight? Obviously, you'll fight anyone. We know that about if you look at your career.
No, I didn't. I really didn't. I had to kind of look him up, and then I saw he beat one of my guys from Dallas, from Texas. So I was like, "All right, let's take this fight."
Okay. And now that you've had a chance to look him up, how do you feel like you match up against him?
I think it'd be a good fight, man. I don't think he's been finished, right? I don't think he's been finished, and I finished everybody. So it's a good little challenge for me, to try to finish him.
Yeah. Does that add a bit more to the fight? Like you mentioned, he's a pretty durable fighter. Does that excite you knowing you could be the first guy to do that?
Oh yeah, the way I fight is I go in there to take finishes. I want to finish every fight, and to know that this guy hasn't been finished, it's like a challenge, and I like it.
Who have been some of the main training partners for this camp that are helping you get ready for this fight?
It's the same guys from 4 ounce, man. Those 4 ounce guys, they've been busy all year. They've been, training real hard. Rafa, he fights this weekend. I got Hector. I got Dakota Hope. I mean, it's just Frank. I've had a lot of people come and help me out, so it's been good, man. A lot of people his size, a lot of bigger people like Rafa. He's a freaking monster. Like I said, he fights this Saturday coming
Yeah.
up, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw. He's actually the betting underdog in the fight. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. He is the underdog, and it's crazy because the guy was like 6-0 only.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that jumped up to me too, just with how many more fights that Haffa has, and you look at who he's lost to, some of the best guys in the division, right?
Yeah. No, I'm excited about that fight. I'm gonna be tuned in watching that fight, and I mean he's been doing it here with Main Street and 4 ounce, so it's good. I'm excited for him too. Should be a good fight.
Do you kind of get a mix of fighters, like from pro guys to amateur guys? Do you get a good variety in your camp?
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of amateurs, a lot of pros. You know what I'm saying? We invite a lot of people on Saturdays to 4 ounce from other gyms, just so we can, you know, take it out on them or try to take it out on them.
Okay.
Get going on.
Now, I know when you've been off for a bit, sometimes the weight cut can be a little bit tougher. How's the weight cut going for you? We still got plenty of time, but how's all that going?
And I just started my meals, so it's doing good, man. I think I'm walking at like 168 right now, so it's gonna go good, man. And UFC and the PI, they're gonna take care of me. They're keeping me with my diet. I
Yeah.
got to hydrate and everything, so should go good.
Who's going to be in your corner?
I'm gonna have my brother Jose Santibanez. I haven't had him since like one of my first fights, and then I will have Frank and Joseph McCamish. So I have same guys. Just got my brother back on board. It's so close to home. Days I come down. I was like, all right.
Good. So good mix, by the sounds of it, which is great. I know you feel like you're going to get your hand raised, otherwise why sign the contract? But how do you see the fight playing out on March 25th?
I think one of us will be finished in the second round. First,
Okay.
I don't see us. I mean, unless he backs up, I've seen him back up a little bit, but like he's more like a counter fighter. But he does like pushing forward. So I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a finish. There ain't no decisions. We don't like to
No, you don't get paid by the hour, right? So you might as well, go in, make it a shorter night if you can.
go in there. Let's try to finish everybody and let's get a bonus and get paid and let's go party.
There you go. I like your style. At the top of your division, we've got obviously the champ, Alex Volkanovski, who just moved up recently and fought Islam Makhachev. Just your thoughts on that fight, and how did you score it? Because some people felt like it could have gone Volkanovski's way.
Oh no, I think he won. Honestly, I think he won. I think I'm not gonna say they robbed him. You know what I'm saying? I did think he won. Yeah, he got taken down, but he got right back up. And then whenever they had him down, he didn't do no damage on them. You know, he did most of the damage standing up, and he couldn't hold him down. Even when they had his back, he was still hitting them and everything. So like, how can you like not give him the fight? So no, I think he won. I think they took that win from him. So he should be pound for pound still number one.
I'm sure you want to keep active this year, just with the time off. Ideally, looking for like 3 fights this year. Would that be sort of what you're looking at?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what. I want to stay busy. Those injuries. You know me, man. I like to keep busy. I like finish my fight. Let's go on to the next one. Let's start looking already. This is probably one of my first times that I've been injured and actually kept me out for a long time. Because as soon as I got that injury. I came back, tried to train, and I got injured again. I'm like, so I took some more time off. So that's why I've been gone for so long. But trying to try to be smart, train slow. Train hard but smart. Get the right training partners.
Are you expecting a big crowd out for this one?
I'm excited about that. Having a crowd back in the arena, man, at the AT&T it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I haven't fought with the crowd in so long, and that's what gets me going. Hearing your fans, your peoples, all your friends out there, your family. At the Apex it was cool, but I don't like fighting at the Apex, man. I don't like being by myself. I like the crowd. That's
And you have a couple more fights left on your contract. I was trying to remember that.
my last fight because this is my fourth fight, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Fourth fight. So this is my last fight on the contract. So we'll see what happens after that.
Well, what better place to do it in San Antonio and this big matchup, your big comeback? Lots at stake here. Do you kind of like, putting all your chips in like this?
I'm a gambler. Yes. Same.
Okay.
Like, let's gamble. When I win, we'll talk about a lot more money. And if I lose, then it is what it is. We'll see how exciting the fight is.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you just mentioned it there, having the crowd and stuff. I'm sure you visualize that, just having the crowd back, having, people on your side. I'm sure you're going to have people cheering for you in this one. Have you sort of visualized that yet and how much that could help you in the fight?
I mean, every time I fight at home, man, it gets me over my edge. Like it's like I guess a lot of people won't know how it is, but to fight in a lonely little cage, and then to fight where you can see all your friends, you can hear them and everything. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing the walkout, and then when you win, it just gets you that much more motivated to go in there and give it all you have. And like they say, kill be killed.
Yeah, yeah.
All is literally that. You're gonna put me to sleep.
Yeah, we're expecting an entertaining one, man. Daniel, excited to see you back, man. If there's anyone you'd like to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors, any social media you want to plug, I'll give you the last word.
Hey, man, well, thanks. Everybody's going to be there. It's going to be sold out. It's going to be a badass show. Los Cucos for always having my back. My management company, Jason House, thank you for everything. And, man, all my peoples out there, man, 4 Ounce Fight Club, they're keeping me ready, man. Yeah, go check them out, 4 Ounce Fight Club.